I just want to share our perspective around take profits. Some of you guys are comfortable holding longer in trades. That's the thing. It's harder for people to hold on to a winning trade longer. So how to integrate this into your trading when you want to when you want to maximize the profit. So this is on Tuesday. This is on Tuesday when you enter the trade. There's a break of structure, there's a fair value gap, there's a reaction to the upside. You enter the trade right here, right on this candle. You put your stop loss underneath this area, and we usually the rule of thumb is to take profit on the liquidity levels, right? This one, and but we don't know. That's the thing. This one maybe we don't know. And on this area, if you've taken this trade, this is a beautiful trade. This is a 2 to 4% or risk reward. Sorry, not percent. If you've risked 1%, it gives you a 1 to 2.4 risk reward back. You're risking 1, you get 2.4 back. But if you want to maximize these trades, this trade all the way up. How do we do it? What system should we use to be able to follow along and take or maximize the trade we are taking? So the rule of thumb is to put to have a break of structure in mind. When it breaks structure to the opposite direction, that's when I close the trade and be very strict with it because we can get into those mindsets that we want to I get $800, I want 1,000. I'm at 950, just 50 more, and then it reverses back down to $300. So keep in mind, don't even look at the profits. These are skewing with our mind. So the thing we want to look at is if it's created a break of structure. So let me give you an example, and let me do this in replay mode. So you've taken the trade, right? You've taken the first liquidity right here. You've taken the first take profit right here. This is on replay mode, and you're waiting for it. Let me just do it in a slower sense. You're waiting for it. You're waiting for, let's say you risked 1% or something like that, and it took your first take profit. What do you do later? You put your stop loss to break even, right? And now you have a zero risk trade. So you've already taken, you've risked 1%, and then you get one point risk reward 1.5, and 50% of that is 0.75%, right? You've almost got back what you've risked. And now you're waiting for it to do a break of structure before you take your profit. You're waiting for it. You're waiting for it. Did it do a break of structure? No. You mark out the low, and then you move the low to the next low happening, and then you wait for it to do another low. If it breaks the structure, then you just follow it along until it breaks structure to the opposite direction. This is how you maximize. Now it created a new low right here. We're waiting for it to do a break of structure. It created a new low right there. We're waiting for it to do a break of structure, and when it breaks the structure, it creates a new low right here. Do you see? We are in profits right here. We are always in profit right here. And this is how the guys in, where's the book? Market Wizards. If you read you don't need to read this. It's just a hefty book. Market Wizards. The main thing of how they trade is that they move their stop loss to the next area of stop loss. So they wait for it to. We are not do. They are trading mostly on the higher time frame, but we are doing it on the lower time frame, and this is the system that you can use. So you don't miss out on these huge moves, right? You're waiting for it to do a break of structure again. Now, it created a new low, right? No, it didn't create a new low. We need to have a candle to the upside. There's a break of structure, and there's a new low. We need to wait for the other candle to be created for it to create a low. We need to have this. This is where a low is created. We're waiting for it. We're waiting. As soon as it breaks structure, there you go. It broke structure on this candle right here. Why? Because we waited for it to the candle to be closed on the second level. When you see it, 3, 2, 1, and that is when you close the trade. this is when you take profit. So this is not when we took profit. This is the way we took profit. This is where we closed down the trade because it broke structure to the downside. Now let's get back to the trade. Look at how much profit we gained just because we are following this system. Like it went from a one to it doubled almost, doubled and a half. So this system is something that you can use if you feel comfortable with holding a trade or you feel like it's not enough sometimes that you're only taking a 1.5% profit. So you want to maximize those trades with it seeing the break of structure. These trades can basically just continue to the upside because without breaking doing a break of structure. This doesn't mean, by the way, that this is not going to continue. It can reverse, but we don't know that. A break of structure, it indicates that the market is shifting to the other side, but we don't know that. It can fake us out, take this fair value gap reaction, and then continue up. But we don't want to wait for that. It can either way. It can reverse, not give us a reaction on the fair value gap, and continue and take us out and go to the opposite direction. So we want to maximize as much as we can with using the break of structure profit taking system. I just want to share that with you. Feel free to try it out if it works for you and let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.